All right, y'all. This video is kind of wild. Actually, I got two clips here that we're gonna go through. I'm gonna try to censor words. But I'm sure y'all have seen this video of this. It's blowing up on Twitter and everything. And as you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, you already know what it is. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. And there's another one as well that happened. It's just funny how they both happened like right after each other, or at least I saw them right after right after each other. But the first one, right, like the more popular one, like the viral one, it's this there's this woman, right, and she's not a single mother. I don't know why people have been running with the story that she's a single mother, but yeah, there's this lady, Philo Hendricks was her name. Um, she was caught on camera saying the hard R, right? Literally saying the hard R, right? She was caught on camera saying the hard R, and then the person that was recording her claimed that she called the kid like the N word, right? Like the hard R, right? And then she also like on video says like if he's gonna act like that, then that's what he is, or something like that, right? And it's just wild to see. Um, and the way that I see it, right? It's like, and oh, I also have to include she created a I think it's called a Give Send Go, right? It's kind of like a funding, like a GoFundMe, something like that. I think and she has received like I think right now, let me pull it up. She has received $631,000, and the goal is $1 million. Like you can't even be real, bro. 631,000 is what she received, right? Should she have done that? Right? No, right? Like no. Like I don't even know. I don't know what else to say. Like if you think it's right that she says that to a child, even an adult, like if an adult is like she says like she claimed that the child was like digging in her son's bag, in her son's diaper bag. Even if that was the case, right? I don't know why you would just like call the person a slur, right? Like you there's no way you're like socially adjusted. Like there's just no way. Like I get you being mad, right? But like calling the person a slur is just like I don't know. You're just like weird, Like you like it's like if that's like the first thing that comes to your mind, or if that even comes to your mind to say, right? It's just like you got to be a weirdo, right? So like it's not like there's no doubt about it. You're weird, You're weird. You're racist, whatever. I mean, um, so it's like I don't know. I mean, it doesn't even necessarily make you racist, right? Like for her, she probably is, but I can kind of see how like make an argument for someone saying it and not being racist, right? Right. But that's like another topic. For her though, right? It's kind of like, yeah, I don't know why you'd say that unless you're like racist. But regardless, I don't even give a shit, right? Like I don't even give a shit about the word itself, right? It's kind of like what you're trying to do. I'm black, obviously, and if someone said that to me, like I won't care, right? Like it doesn't matter to me. But it's like the goal is like what you're trying to do. You're trying to like provoke the person. Like you're using those words because you know it's gonna hurt the most, right? That is why you're using them, right? And if you're using that against a child, right? Like your goal here is to like is like it's kind of like to dehumanize the child. Right? If that's what you're doing, bro, there you can't convince me that you're a well-adjusted member of society. There, you can't. There's no way. You got to be like, like, something got to be wrong with you. Some just got to be wrong with you. There's no way. I mean, that's just like obvious, right? So it's obvious that this person is like, I don't know if I should say this on YouTube. This person is like retarded. That's just obvious. But right, she makes this Give Send Go because like her social like she got doxxed. I think her social security number was released, her home was released, and stuff like that. And while I think she's like a horrible, like she's a piece of shit, you know, like while I think she's a piece of shit, I still don't condone like trying to find her address, trying to attack her, like physically assault her. I just would not condone that, right? Like if she's using words, just use words back, right? She's a piece of shit. Just move on. Like I would not condone try to find her and attack her family, assault her family and stuff. No. That's just no. That's just unacceptable. What she's doing is unacceptable. And trying to find her and trying to attack her is also unacceptable. So that is why she created the GoFundMe, whatever, and then people started donating to it. And now, right, because the video got viral, people saw this and like some people donated a bunch to like this campaign and stuff, right? And I'm not gonna use a blanket statement and say everyone who donated is racist or something like that. I don't think so, right? I do think like because like in the description it just says that she's just trying to protect her family and stuff like that. And I generally don't think you should be attacking someone because they said the N-word. I just don't think that, even though she's a piece of shit. I just don't think that. But but her getting that much money is kind of like indicative of something deeper, right? Because if you look back at the there was a case where like a black kid stabbed like a white person. I think the name of I think it was like was it Austin? It might have been Austin. Yeah, I didn't really like look into like the story. I think it was Austin that was stabbed, and then the kid that did the stabbing was like Carmelo or something. Um didn't really look into the story, didn't really care, you know, sad that that kid died. But this is what I would say, right? Like what people have been saying is like, oh, this is kind of like to fight back against the Carmelo kid with his GoFundMe getting a lot of money for, you know, assaulting another kid, right? Something like that, right? That's like the justification. And that's just a weak justification. That's just poor. That's like, you got to be a dumbass if you think, oh yeah, that makes sense. You know, that's a good that you're a dumbass, right? Bad thing happened, right? Bad thing happened to someone my race. So if bad thing happened because of someone my race, I support that someone my race. Like logic doesn't even make sense. Why would you even do that? If something bad, it's bad. If the other thing bad, it's bad. Why would you even try to pick a side? They're both bad. Like they're both bad. Why would you even donate because of that? Like this lady is getting $631,000. Like, and I promise you, if people want to attack her, that money is not going to do anything. Like whether you like, if people really, really want to attack her, right? It's not going to do much. Like it's going to help. Like to be fair, it's going to help. I'm not going to say it's not going to do much. It's going to help. Like relocate is going to make it easier for her to like evade. But that is only because there's just not enough people that really, really like either like want her dead or stuff like that. Or like people with the balls, right, to do. Because if they were, she'll be gone. But thankfully there aren't, right? And I don't want her gone for that, right? You know, I don't think she should be unalived because of that. No, it's not right. As for the Carmelo Anthony case, what I heard was, or like I've been seeing it on social media, and I'm not sure what the story is exactly, but I'm just gonna explain it like this because either way, I'm gonna give my position either way. If it's the case that Carmelo just was like telling the kid to get off from like a seat and he stabbed him because he didn't like answer, it'll be bad, right? Like it's, you know, he's in the wrong, right? Shouldn't have done that. Kid should go to jail. If it's the case that he's getting bullied and then he stabs the other kid, it'll still be kind of bad for him because don't know why you stab him, but fatally, by the way. But at the same time, don't know why you'd be bullying someone else. I don't think you should die over it, right? I don't think you should die over it. But if you do die, I mean, it's like, okay, you bullied someone, stabbed you, that was it, right? So, that's what I think, right? And I'm not saying this because one person is black and one person is white. I just think all of that is just nonsense. It's stupid. The people that do this, I don't know why they do. Like, y'all gotta like calm down, sit back. If you think something is wrong, don't don't try to like sugarcoat. Don't try to defend it just because the person enacting the wrong is like your race. Why would you do that? Like, you can call out bad regardless of what the person's race is. If what they're doing is bad, it's bad. Like, don't try to defend the nonsense. That is the issue. Um Anyways, moving back onto like the Shiloh, I don't know how to say it. I think her name is like Jewish or something. Hendrix lady. Yeah, she's a piece of shit, we all know that. I just don't think she should be getting like attacked, stuff like that. I don't think she deserves all that money, but who am I to say what people deserve, there. But at the same time, should there be like some repercussion for her saying that? Like, it would be nice if there's like some sort of like comeuppance from her saying that, right? Like, it'd be nice, right? But at the same time, I wouldn't think it'd be just, like, I wouldn't think it'd be just if she like got like punched or something like that. But she just shouldn't be saying that. It shouldn't be rewarded. If she got fired from her job, I'd be like, well, I mean, okay, you know, it just shouldn't be rewarded. This is not what we want to see in our society. If this is what you want to see, dumbass, I don't know why. Like, what's funny? Yeah, like, people, right? The people that like these racists, right? Like these racists, the people that just think like their race is superior. They think like there's something in their ontology that makes them different from a race, right? The ontology of another race, right? They don't understand the logical extension of their position. They don't. Because if they did, they would see how stupid it is. They would see how stupid it is. But that's just another topic for another day. But yeah, like, it's not what we want to see, like I said again, she's a piece of shit. Shouldn't be shouldn't be calling shouldn't be doing that to a little kid. Even an adult, you shouldn't be saying that to her. Like, you can't call the adult like a dumbass or an idiot or something like that, right? Like, you can't say that. Why do you gotta say that like with a hard R? Like, bro, you cannot be like well adjusted. It's like if you're saying it in like a serious situation like that, it's like you probably like just don't like the kid's skin color. You want to say something about it. You want to make the kid feel hurt, right? That's what you want to make the kid feel. The kid digging in your bag. Why would you call, like, if that's what you want to call the kid, fine, whatever. Just makes you a piece of shit. You just sound like a piece of shit, You just don't sound like a well-adjusted person. Like, just don't sound like that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not against like her right to speech or her right to say whatever. I think she can say whatever she wants. You know, yeah, I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna link the video though. I'm gonna put a pinned comment. I'm gonna link it in the description. Put a pinned comment. Um, and it's just gonna be on Twitter. I'm gonna link the video on Twitter. You can click it, watch it. And yeah. For the second video, I think I'm just gonna put it in like a series, right? My next video is gonna be like in a series, like a compilation of like some of the wildest clips I've seen on the internet so far. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna put that there because that one is like pretty short. As for the main one, like the main topic, I'm gonna link that in the comment if you want to watch the video again. And yeah, oh, and by the way, if you're donating to her as some sort of like race war, you're an idiot. That's all I'm gonna say. You're an idiot, bro. Same thing with like the Carmelo Anthony thing. If you're donating to him because of like a race war thing, you're an idiot. If you're donating because you think, oh, you can help her protect her family, fine. That's fine. Same thing with the Carmelo Anthony thing. If that's why you're donating, I guess that's fine. I wouldn't like fault you for that. You know. But yeah, it just kind of depends on why you're donating. But yeah, that was it. Video. See you in the next one.